Hi, I'm Troy from Studio 33 Guitar, and today we're looking at how to play You Really Got Me by Van Halen. Unfortunately, Eddie van Halen passed away last week, and it's a huge loss for the guitar community and for music in general. Eddie van Halen really revolutionized the way that guitar is played. And because of that, many of his songs are quite complicated to play, especially if you're a beginner. So this song I chose because it's a little bit more beginner friendly. Often when I teach private lessons, I'll teach this song as a beginner rock song. So if you're more of a beginner and you're looking to get into some rock style playing, this is a great song to start with. And this song was originally recorded by the Kinks in 1964, and then Van Halen covered it on their debut album, Van Halen. And with Eddie's guitar, they really made it more of a rock anthem. In the original recording, Eddie is tuned down to E flat tuning. So each of his strings, instead of being an E string, it's an E flat. Instead of an A, it's an A flat, etc. Today I'm just going to be showing it to you in standard tuning, so if you're normally playing your guitar in standard tuning, you won't have to retune for this song. But if you want to match with the original recording, you will need to tune down. As usual, you can get a free PDF version of the chords and lyrics for the song from my website, studio33guitar.com. And while you're there, you can check out some of the other free lessons that we have or some of our full courses. But for now, let's zoom in on the neck and look at how to play You Really Got Me by Van Halen. The intro of the song sounds like this. And we're going to play that using an A power chord and this G note. So the A power chord is going to be with your index finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then you're going to play that note plus the open A string. Just those two notes together, and that sounds like this. And then we're going to use our middle finger to play this G note on the 3rd fret of the E string. So you're going to alternate between that G note and that power chord. It's going to sound like this. Now in between those, you're going to put in a couple of dead strums. So after you play that A power chord, you're going to just lightly lift your finger and then put your rest of your fingers down on the strings to keep them from ringing. And then you're going to strum a couple of times with just those dead strings. That's going to be like this. So together with the chord, that would sound like this. Now once the singing starts, you're going to take out those dead strums. You're not going to play those, and you're just going to play that same chord sequence that we were just looking at. So the first part of the verse is identical to that intro. And then once he sings, I Can't Sleep at Night, we're going to go to the next chord, and that's going to be a B power chord. So that's going to look like this. You've got your index finger on this B note, and then you can either use your ring finger on this note or your pinky, whichever you find is more comfortable. I typically use my pinky for it, and that's the 4th fret of the D string. So those two notes together give you the B power chord. And for this one, we're going to now alternate between that B note with the index finger and the open A. So that's going to sound like this. And from there, we're going to move that pattern up to the D chord and E chord up here. And that's at the 5th fret with your index finger, 7th with either your pinky or ring finger, and then the E chord, which is the same pattern, up 2 more frets, so 7 and 9. And this is the trickiest part of the song, probably. We're going to go between this D chord and E chord like this. And at the very end of that sequence, we're going to go back and just hold this D chord. And that's going to bring us back to the beginning again. So altogether, the verse is going to sound like this. You'll notice on the original recording with Eddie Van Halen, there are some licks that he puts in between some of these riffs. I'm not going to teach those in this lesson today because I wanted to keep this more of a beginner-friendly lesson. If you would like to have a lesson teaching how to play those licks and even the solo for the song, then leave a comment down below and I can look at making a video for that later on. I hope you found this useful as an easy beginner rock song. And if you like this lesson, then please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more lessons. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.